Slab City used to be called Camp Dunlap. It was a Marine Corps base during World War II, and it was decommissioned by the military after the war. Fairly shortly after, people started moving in and squatting here. And it's named Slab City because all the military left were the concrete slabs from the old barracks and such. This whole area was really conducive to these kind of alternative lifestyles. East Jesus is part of Slab City. We're a more insulated community that is focused on art and sustainability. We're a nonprofit with a mission statement, and that's all about continuing what Charlie built here. Charlie Russell was an absolute Renaissance man in every sense of the term. He was a musician, artist, sound engineer, professional poker player, professional backgammon player, and just one of the most fascinating people you could ever hope to meet. You know, anybody who was ever lucky enough to get to know him was really inspired and magnetize all these different people to what you were doing. I got to know the man for about a year before he passed, and you know, anybody who's ever known him could tell you, you know, there was nobody in the damn world like Charlie. My name is Flip Cassidy. I'm from Los Angeles originally, and my first time out here was back in June of 2010. A friend of mine had built a big tire mammoth in a warehouse in downtown LA, and he ended up out here meeting Charlie Russell, our founder, and we threw a big Mammoth Erection Fest party. We brought the mammoth out and installed it. That was also when the TV wall first came out here, and this place changed my life from that weekend. And I've been actively involved in this place for the last 7 years. I am the artist behind The Television Will Not Be Revolutionized, which a lot of people commonly refer to as the TV wall. Initially, it consisted of about 14 TVs, and I've been working on it for about the last 7 years, constantly constructing new levels and, you know, painting more TVs, and I'm still not done, because I've still got a lot of room to the side. It is constantly Instagrammed, constantly appreciated by new people, but it was exciting to have Kesha, being a major American pop star, come out here and film in front of it. So that was pretty good to see. The desert will mutate anything you leave out here. You know, we got summers of 120 degrees, we got 50-mile-an-hour gusts of wind. If you're gonna build something out here, you gotta build it to last. And if you don't, then it'll just decay. But in some ways, that's good. We have something of a rust lust out here. Mattresses are very, 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 very fun to set on fire. But when you burn that all off, you're left with the springs. And once you burn them, they rust up super nice, super fast, and they make really good fences. Our barbecue out there, that was basically the biggest lemon that Mercedes ever produced. And we've been setting it on fire for our parties for 7 years. Mostly, we just approach the idea of garbage in a very different way. The boneyard is essentially our giant pile of junk out in the back. It's full of old plywood, scrap metal, shotgun shells, weird random things. Whoever's staying here and wants to create art, we point them that way and go, that's all been sitting there for many years. You see some potential, use it. we aim to reuse and repurpose everything that we can. I love how many people this place attracts, and I love being a resident here, and I love being the caretaker here, and I love being able to share this place with people who have never considered this sort of reuse, who have never considered this sort of lifestyle. Our sculpture garden is open every single day of the year from sunup to sundown. We're on social media, we have a website. If you want to learn more about us, eastjesus.org. We have an East Jesus Facebook page. We're on Instagram. We're always looking for the right new people to come and contribute and be a part of this thing. So if you think that's you, you should come and say hi.
Greetings, welcome to East Jesus. This is a sheltered workshop for the work ethic impaired. We have 3 basic rules here. 1, you don't have to stay on the carpeting. 2, everything is touchable. 3, if you touch it and it breaks, tell them it was broke when you got here. That's it.
All right, how y'all doing tonight, Slab City? My name's Flip Cassidy. It's been a while, so forgive the rust.
Well, I'm tired of my old lady knocking boots and telling lies. I'm gonna find a southern girl and cry her on for size. Going down to Georgia, where the wild peaches grow. Yeah, I'm going down to Georgia, or I'll have to dig a hole.
Oh my God. No.